Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Friday, July 25th, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I've been involved in the work from home space for 19 years now, and I've been working full-time for myself since 2018, and it's my true passion to help other people generate mailbox money using social media and direct mail marketing. So today I thought I'd talk to you about what the hardest part about all of this working from home, starting your own business space is all about. The hardest part about this whole everything about it, and that is just getting started. Okay, believe it or not, most people never even start for whatever reason. I think most people they have a fear of failure. Some people have a fear of spending money on something that they don't really know everything about. It could be, new systems that drive fear into people, or just that thought about, because so many people are conditioned to think that work from home opportunities are pyramid schemes or scams. And while there are some out there that are, the majority of them are legit opportunities, even in the MLM world. It's just a different business model than what the majority of people are used to, right? Most people are used to, Walmart or Coca-Cola paying for advertisement and then the consumer seeing the advertisements. Whereas an MLM company, they pay their distributors in place of advertisers, right? So instead of, an MLM company going to TV channels or the radio or in newspapers, however they want to, however they promote, the MLM companies pays the distributors to go out and get new customers. All right. So a lot of people don't even understand how that all works in this industry. So, a lot of people don't even start because of these reasons, and most people, they just want to stay in their comfort zone and accept life for however it is that their life is. They just want to accept that as being, this is how it is. Maybe my next life will be better, but this is how, this is God's plan for my life, and I'm just going to accept it, even though it sucks, and never do anything to change it. So you have to, if you want any change, you have to start, right? I mean, no action is a dream killer. If you're not taking action, how are you going to build your dreams? How are you going to reach your goals if you're not taking action? Right? And even the people that do start, 98% of them never put in any effort. So they never make any money in this industry, because they give up on themselves too quickly. I mean, you have to take action and build some momentum. And when you create momentum, you're going to create motivation. And when you get motivated, you can become unstoppable, right? When you start taking action, that kills the fear that you have. All right, I'll give you an example. I used to be scared to death to do live videos. And I mean, I would sweat. I would go into panic attack mode. But I knew that I had to do live videos if I wanted to grow my business, because back then live videos were just becoming a big thing. And I knew that if I wanted to grow my business and build my empire, that I would have to do live videos at some point. And up until then, I would do videos that I would edit the hell out of to make them be as perfect as possible. Nowadays, I just make videos like this. I'm driving in my truck. I do not edit these videos. So if I say something wrong, or whatever happens, that's how the video is going to be uploaded. I mean, that's just how it is. And I do live videos now. And the first few live videos I did, they were kind of nerve-wracking to me. I didn't feel comfortable. I was worried about how I looked. I was sweating. It was just fear. It was just fear. But over time, over the first few videos, I started getting more comfortable, and I started realizing that people resonate with people they can relate to, right? So it's like, am I the only person who is fearful of doing a live video? No, everybody's at first is fearful of doing a live video. I saw an interview not too long ago from Dave Matthews Band. And he said that even today, after 30 plus years of touring, that he still gets nervous before a show. Right? So it's normal to have a little bit of fear in you, but you can overcome it by just doing it and just staying with it. And most people, they just, for whatever reason, they do not want to step out of their comfort zone. They want to be trapped inside the comfort zone. And that's what really keeps people from, living their best possible life. Don't you think we should all have time freedom? To be able to do what you want, when you want, for as long as you want, and not worry about cash flow? Or do you think it's a better idea to go and work 40 hours a week for a paycheck? And I'm not crapping on jobs. Again, I've had more jobs and worked longer in my adult life for somebody else than I have for myself. So I know that, certain jobs have to be done. And there are people who are truly passionate about their jobs, but it's a very small percent of people, because I talk to people every day, and 99.9% of the people that I talk to cannot stand their jobs, and they're looking for a way to escape the 9-to-5 rat race. And I don't know of any other business model, whether it be affiliate marketing or MLM, whatever work from home way of doing things. I just don't know of any industry outside of the work from home space where you can literally write your own paychecks. Your pay is determined and based upon your efforts, right? I can't guarantee you'll make any money if you join me in any opportunity simply because it's based on your work ethic. But I can tell you that people who join me and take action, they get results. And I don't know of any other industry where you can write your own paychecks. Doctors have salary caps, lawyers have salary caps, dentists have salary caps, accountants have salary caps, and all professional jobs have most of them have salary caps, right? So in order to get to you might have to work 20, 30 years to get to the highest possible pay in whatever it is that you're doing. Well, in the work from home space, there are people that make 5 figures a month, 6 figures a year, 7 figures a year, 8 figures a year. It's just totally dependent on your work ethic and what you're willing to, how much work you're willing to put into it. But I don't know of any other industry that you can just join and take massive, massive action and start making, 5 figures a month over time without trading 40 hours a week, But the hardest part is just getting started. Most people never even start. And the people that do start, 98% of them never take any action. Because they have that instant gratification syndrome. That's what I call it, instant gratification syndrome. They're looking for the quick buck. They don't want to spend time building up their business. They don't want to spend time branding themselves. They're just looking for that quick dollar. And that's not the right way to go about it, You have to get started and start with the right mindset. And that mindset is having a long-term business mindset. Meaning you understand that you're not going to get rich overnight. And you're probably not even going to get rich in your first year. But knowing that if you take massive action every day and stay consistent, that over time, you can build yourself an empire. A legit empire. Where you control the rock and roll. So, if you're considering or looking for a work from home opportunity, just know that you're not going to get rich overnight, and you have to stick with it. You have to stick with it longer than, 2 weeks to 30 days. And know that you're probably not going to make any money, especially if you're just starting out right away. I was hesitant at first myself. When I've been dabbling in this for the first 10 years of my marketing. I had shiny object syndrome. I would just jump from program to program to program to program to program. And then I found direct mail marketing. And I started mailing out postcards. And I was hesitant about that. And I really got, it took me 5 weeks before I made a sale with a postcard. And I in those 5 weeks, I thought about not doing it. I thought about giving up on it. But then that 5th week came around and I made my first sale. And that was the momentum that I needed to get me really motivated and to move forward with it and not give up on it. And I've been doing it ever since. And now I do what I want when I want for as long as I want, and I don't worry about cash flow. And anybody can do this. It's not rocket science. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to mail out postcards. And there's nothing hard about it at all. You just have to understand that you're not going to get rich overnight, and you have to stay consistent. That's it. If you can do those things and just get started, you can have success too. It might take you a little longer. It might not. I don't know. Everybody's on their own journey. Everybody has different, they get different results, but they all get results over time if you stay consistent. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. You just have to start and get out of your fear box. Get out of that comfort zone and take action. That's it. So I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And if you want more information about any of the opportunities or services that I offer, you can go to joinruss.com. Check them all out. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help you out. And with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching, and just get started.